Mrs. Pringle Prungle. It's getting hot up here in this attic again. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put my phone on this thing. Oh, why do I always do that? I don't know why. I didn't get myself set up very good today. No, I didn't. I hope people are going to come out and defend me from these common goblins if they decide to show up today. I never know who's going to show up to this. Hopefully it's not a bunch of mean people. Oh, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, sometimes when the mean people come out, then you just gotta say, are you a common goblin? Did you come on here because of Yolanda? And did you come on here to say things about me? Because that's what people do. Yes, it is. So I think what I'm gonna do is, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna fold my laundry. Yeah, I'm gonna fold my laundry, which is really difficult for me to do today because I got everything all over the place. And Mrs. Pringle Prungle, I forgot that you even own this pair of clothing. I didn't even know that I had that. It's a good thing I'm doing this today. And look, I found a hat. A hat. Oh, look at that. I can wear my hat while I'm folding my laundry today. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes. And I did come on here to rant to people because guess what happened? My neighbor's tree fell down and it fell down on the electrical line here in the Pringleverse. And all of a sudden there was all of these people and hazmats and helmets and all of this stuff and they were running around. Yeah, they were running around and they needed to use my driveway. Yeah, my driveway. Can you believe it? They had to use my driveway and so then I had to get off of here because I had to go make sure that my driveway was accessible to them. How silly is that? Oh, yeah, Mrs. Pringle Prungle. It was just such a silly day. Yes, it was. And here I'm still getting my laundry all caught up because it's so hard for me to find time to do my laundry. Yes, it is. But yeah, so I'm just ranting about that tree that it just went crashing down and luckily it didn't land on my head. Could you imagine if it landed on my head? I wouldn't have known what to do. I would have just been walking around outside and this big garbage tornado came and this tree just went flying out of nowhere. And could you imagine if it just hit me on the head like that? I would have gone, ow! Oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle. I just wouldn't have known what to do if the garbage tornado made that tree fall right on my head. That would have just been really, really silly. Woohoo! Mrs. Pringle Prungle, silly things are always happening to you in the Pringleverse. Yeah, and lots of common goblins that are, oh look, I found a sock. Yeah, look at this. This is one of my McDonald's socks from when the Grinch took over the McDonald's and they gave me a sock, but I don't know where the other sock went. So Mrs. Pringle Prungle, here's the other sock. Now I got both of them. Yeah, I gotta make sure that I wear these socks tomorrow because I like socks and I like cleaning socks and I love it even better when I got two of them. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna get my socks all ready for tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, that was just so exhausting because I was doing my laundry. I gotta take a drink of water because it's hot up in here and I'm just gonna get all parched and stuff. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Drink some of my water. Oh, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, that water is really cold today. I put a lot of ice cubes in it. Yes, I did. Lots and lots of ice cubes. Ooh, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, so silly. Oh, look at this. I got another sock, and then I got another sock, and I'm just going to keep putting these socks in here. That's what I'm going to do. And now I'm all done with my laundry. I'm all done with that for today. So I'm just going to sit on here and see if any common goblins come out, because I never know if the common goblins are going to come out. And I know when they do come out because they write nasty things about me on here. Yeah, and I think Yolanda the librarian, I think she sends the comic goblins to come on here and say things about me. I wonder if anyone's going to say anything about about my new hat that I found. Yeah, my new hat. Because guess what happened? The other day somebody said, "Is that a wig you're wearing? Because I can see holes in the top of your head." And I said, "No, it's not a wig. That's my hair." And so I don't know why someone saw holes in the top of my head. So now I put a hat on. Mrs. Pringle Prungle, that's so silly. So yeah, so I put a hat on my head so you can't see the holes. Hopefully you can't, but who knows? Who knows about that? I don't know, Mrs. Pringle Prungle. I'm beginning to think I don't know anything. No, I don't know anything, and I don't know why somebody would say that to me. Say, "Hey, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, are you wearing a wig? Because I can see the holes on the top of your head, and I'm not wearing a wig. This is just what I look like." But people, hi, Kavan Sphere. How are you today? How are you, Ron? Do you need to call someone? Oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, I don't think I need to call anyone. Ron, why do you think I need to call somebody? I was just talking about how people come on here and they're comic goblins and they were asking me if I wear a wig. Oh, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, do you believe it? They asked me if I was wearing a wig. Hi, Ellie Kevis. How are you today? Hi, Nick5759. How are you? I hope you're doing well in the Pringleverse. Hello, Kiro AI. How's everyone doing? You need help? Oh no, Patapot 3561. Nope, I don't need any help. Is you good? OFCW, I'm really good. I was just ranting because somebody came on here and they asked me if I was wearing a wig. And they told me that they could see holes at the top of my head. And I said, "No, I'm not wearing a wig. This is just what I look like. That's true. This is what oh my gosh, Mrs. Pringle Prungle. All this ranting, I gotta take a drink of my water. Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, my water's so hot today. Oh my goodness, mere beasting stars. No, I'm not wearing a wig. This is how I look. I'm so sorry that you think that I'm wearing a wig. Are you a common goblin, mere beasting stars? Did you come on here to say nasty things about me? Is that what you did today? You woke up and decided, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna go be nasty to Mrs. Pringle Prungle. You are completely nuts. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Are you a goblin too, Panabot? Oh, why are you all coming at me today? What did I ever do to any of you? Are you all comic goblins? Is that what it is? Yolanda told you to come out here and say nasty things to me. Mrs. Pringle Prungle, why? Why is everyone being so mean to me? I have no clue. I'm just gonna drink some of my water. Maybe Mrs. Pringle Prungle, if you drink some of your water, then maybe they're not gonna say nasty things about you anymore. I don't know. We'll see what happens in a couple of minutes. Yes. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, I just can't get it. Oh my gosh. Wait. Kyle Stevens said, "Kevin, shut up." Who's Kevin? Well, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, that confuses me. That confuses me a lot. I'm not sure, Kyle Steven 30 who Kevin is, but if I see him, I'll tell him to shut up. I'm so glad you weren't telling me to shut up because I thought that's who you were talking to. Oh, here's mere breezing stars. Do you get paid for doing this? Oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, is there a way that I could get paid? I'm not sure about that. Who's the kitty Fassieff? What, you want a donation? Oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle. No, I'm not here asking for money or anything. I'm just on here ranting about my neighbor's tree and how it almost fell in my head during the garbage tornado the other day. That's what I'm ranting about. Here we got Physiosa Anti-HEBE. What the H is Kevin doing? Why do people keep thinking your name's Kevin, Mrs. Pringle Prungle? I'm so confused. Your name is Mrs. Pringle Prungle. Oh my goodness, I got the burpity burps again. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we got the kitty set again. Oh no, we got the your mom. Mrs. Pringle Prungle. Oh my gosh, this is the second time that the soothing self has come out here and said nasty things about me. I just don't know what to do. No, I don't. Oh my goodness. the kitty $1,000. Well, what are you gonna do with $1,000? There's a lot of things, them kitties, you could do. You could donate it to help saving cats or something. I guess that's what you could do. Who's the soothing Grease again said hi, but then you also told me that my mom, oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, they're all out here talking about your mom and stuff, which is so strange. Hi again, Kiro AI. I'm not quite sure what those symbols mean. I have a hard time seeing those. Yes, I do. I do. Yes. I definitely do. Oh my goodness. We got Fizzoazza again. Please tell us if you need help. No, I don't need any help. All the help that I needed has already been taken care of. I needed help when the garbage tornado showed up last Saturday and it knocked over all the trees and then these people with hash mats and these big trucks came and they took it, so they helped me. I appreciate you thinking about me. Thank you so much, Fizzonaza TB. Hello, Yippee! Where's Yolanda? I don't know where Yolanda is. I'm hoping Yolanda's staying real far away from here. That's all I can say, Yippee. So glad to see you today. Oh, we got the mere Beasing Stars again. Can we hear your real voice? Just real quick. Mrs. Pringle Prungle, why do people always come out here and ask you to speak in your real voice? This is my real voice, and I say all of the time, this is how I act, this is how I am all of the day, and I live in the Pringleverse, and a lot of times when I go to the Walmarts and the Targets, people say, you speak in your real voice, that can't be who you are, and I have to remind them that is who I am. Yes, it is. See, Yuppie knows this is who I am. It's always good to see you, Yuppie. Yes, it is. But I'm sorry, mere Beasing Stars. This is me. This is who Mrs. Pringle Prungle is. I hope that you're okay with that. Yes, I am. Oh, what a hot day in the Pringleverse it is. Oh my gosh, so Yuppie, you're asking about Yolanda. Well, Yolanda, she's been trying to get #1 hits in the Pringleverse, and she's been writing all these stupid songs because she's trying to knock me out of the Pringle charts. Can you believe it, Yuppie? Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, Fizzo Nazabi, can you show us your hair, please? Well, my hair's right here. Yeah, and sometimes when I do this, I like to tell people that I look like Pippi Longstocking. Do you know who Pippi Longstocking is? Yeah, this is my hair. Yeah, it is. And here we got, I can't pronounce this one either. Shia Randabar, 5396. Are you disabled, brother? No, nope, I'm not disabled. No, but I was just showing everyone my hair. Yeah, this is my real hair. And when I do this, I look like Pippi Longstocking. You know that song? Pippi Longstocking is coming into your town. Oh, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, that's such a silly song to sing. Yeah, your real hair. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you this is my real hair. What do you think this is? A lot of people say, are you wearing a wig? And I say, no, you're from Bangladesh. Oh my gosh, MH8X9CK32. Well, welcome to the Pringleverse from Bangladesh. That's so exciting. And we got Salem Studios. I remember you. Yes, I do. You're just content farming. Make content that you like, please. Oh my goodness, Mrs. Pringle Prungle, what's content farming? I'm not sure. I've never been on a farm, but I do think that I'm gonna go to my friend's farm real soon. And she's got horses and pigs and all that kind of stuff. So I guess I'll enjoy doing that. Yes. But this is Salem, this is just who I am. So this is what I do. Yup, this is true. I also like to drink water. Yeah, I like to drink lots of water. That's what I do. Now that Salem Studios was the last one to say something about content farming, which Mrs. Pringle Prungle, I still don't understand what that person's saying to me. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to do my fishy face for 45 seconds.